School was supposed to prepare us for life. But did it really? We spent years memorizing dates, equations, and the periodic table, but how much of that actually prepared us for the real world? The truth is, there are crucial life lessons, things that shape your success, relationships, and freedom, that were completely left out. Things like managing your money, navigating your own emotions, and understanding your basic rights. This video breaks those lessons down, one truth at a time. Okay, let's get real. How many of you felt totally lost when you got your first paycheck? School might have taught you the Pythagorean theorem, which, let's be honest, you've probably never used since. But did anyone teach you how to budget, build credit, or avoid drowning in debt? Nope. And that's a problem. We're thrown into this adult world expected to understand compound interest, navigate predatory loans, and decipher the mysteries of a pay stub. It's like being handed a complicated recipe in a foreign language and expected to cook a gourmet meal. But here's the thing. Understanding your finances is crucial for your freedom. It's about more than just buying things. It's about having choices, pursuing your dreams, and not feeling trapped by financial stress. Learning about investing, for example, can feel intimidating, but it's like planting seeds for your future self. The earlier you start, the more time you have for your money to grow. And let's not forget about taxes, those pesky things that sneak up on you every year. Understanding how taxes work can save you money and headaches down the line. We spend so much time learning about the world outside, but what about the world inside, our own minds? Mental health is just as important as physical health, yet it's often ignored in traditional education. We're taught about mitochondria and photosynthesis, but what about anxiety, panic attacks, or setting healthy boundaries? Shouldn't we know how to navigate our own emotions before we're expected to understand the quadratic equation? Learning about mental health isn't about labeling yourself, it's about understanding the complex and fascinating world within each of us. It's about recognizing the signs of burnout, knowing when to seek help, and developing coping mechanisms for life's inevitable curveballs. Emotional intelligence, for example, is like a superpower. It's the ability to understand and manage your emotions, as well as recognize and empathize with the emotions of others. It's crucial for healthy relationships, effective communication, and navigating conflict. Chapter 3. Think different. Question everything. Yes, even this video. Raise your hand if you ever felt like school was more about memorizing than actually learning. Yeah, me too. We were taught to follow instructions, memorize facts, and not rock the boat. But what about critical thinking? What about questioning the status quo? The real world doesn't reward blind obedience, it rewards innovation, creativity, and the courage to challenge assumptions. Critical thinking is about more than just disagreeing. It's about analyzing information, identifying biases, and forming your own informed opinions. It's about being curious, asking why, and not taking anything at face value. And you know what? It's okay to change your mind. In fact, it's a sign of intellectual growth. When we're open to new information and different perspectives, we expand our understanding of the world and ourselves. Chapter 4. The human connection. Relationships aren't rocket science, but they can be complicated. Let's be real. Relationships can be messy. They can be confusing, frustrating, and downright exhausting, yet they're also one of the most rewarding and essential parts of the human experience. But did anyone ever teach us how to actually build and maintain healthy relationships? How to communicate effectively, resolve conflicts constructively, or simply be a good friend, partner, or family member? We're often thrown into the world of relationships with little to no guidance, left to figure things out through trial and error. But imagine if we were taught about empathy, active listening, and healthy boundaries from a young age. What if we learned about different attachment styles, communication patterns, and conflict resolution strategies? Understanding these concepts can transform our relationships, helping us build stronger connections, navigate challenges more effectively, and create a more fulfilling and supportive social life. Chapter 5. Know your rights, because nobody else will fight for them like you will. We all have rights. It's a fundamental part of being human. Yet how many of us truly understand our rights, let alone feel empowered to assert them? School might have taught us about the Bill of Rights, but did it prepare us for the complexities of navigating our rights in everyday life? Did it teach us about our rights in the workplace, our rights as consumers, or our rights when interacting with law enforcement? Understanding your rights is crucial for protecting yourself, advocating for your needs, and ensuring you're not taken advantage of. It's about knowing what you're entitled to, what you can say no to, and when to seek help or legal counsel. This knowledge can be empowering, especially for marginalized communities who may face systemic barriers and discrimination. Outro, welcome to the real world. It's messier than you thought, but you can handle it. The truth is, the education system wasn't built to make you free. It was built to make you functional. It was designed to equip you with the basic skills and knowledge deemed necessary to participate in society, often prioritizing obedience and conformity over critical thinking and self-discovery. But there's a big difference between surviving and thriving. Surviving is getting by, checking the boxes, and following the predetermined path. Thriving is about defining success on your own terms, pursuing your passions, and living a life that feels authentic and fulfilling. If you're just now learning these lessons, it's not your fault. The system often fails to equip us with the essential life skills needed to navigate the complexities of adulthood, but it is your responsibility to keep learning. To seek out information, challenge assumptions, and never stop growing. The world is full of opportunities for learning and exploration, from books and podcasts to online courses and communities. Because the real world doesn't care what grade you got in school, it cares how prepared you are to face it. It cares about your resilience, your adaptability, your willingness to learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. So embrace the unknown, stay curious, and never underestimate your own potential.